Thursday the 24th. All right, good morning, everybody. It's Cale Casey here on Thursday, September 24th with our Incident Commander Norm McDonald for day 6 of 7 of our live Break It Down. Real quick, thank you everybody who's been supporting the firefighters out there with your comments on Facebook. We are passing those off to them, and Post Mountain and Hay Forker pages. Thank you also for your support. Incident Commander Norm McDonald, let's talk about yesterday's fire. We did get some over the ridge a little bit. It didn't quite hit the 36 road, but because it crested that ridge, we have a little change of plans now, and some impacts to the road are now inevitable.
We do, yeah. So yesterday we had a lot of activity out there. I guess first, just to back up one bit, our priority has been this Ruth area. We've had a lot of structures in there, a lot of values, so we've put a lot of energy in there. We've had clear air the last 3 days, which has let us get aircraft in there, our tankers and helicopters. They've been working this hard, and in the meantime, we've had people going direct on this as we can, putting in line, but really getting the plan together and a prep along 36. So yesterday, that kind of came together. We had fire came over the ridge, just south of 36. It has not crossed 36, still south. And what that does is triggered that 36 firing plan. So today, what you can expect to see is some firing operations from this, where we have some good line on this spot, this north side of the fire, down to 36 and tie that in. And that's a big event for us. That triggers a lot of things, which includes some possible road closures today, so you might expect to see that. Also a lot of communication on our part with the communities up in up in Post Mountain. So we'll be up in that area again today. Really our intent with this is to keep this fire south of 36. That's our objective. That's what we're working on. We've reprioritized some resources up there to support that mission. But what that's going to look like is there's going to be a lot of operations going on there. That includes engines, hand crews, aircraft, air tankers if we get good air. So that would be the reason why we'd have to close that section of road down just for the firefighter safety. And with all that operations, would not be safe for the public in there as well. So we realize that could be a bit of an inconvenience for the folks who live there. We're aware of that. We're working with the Sheriff's Department and Highway Patrol. We'll try to limit that impact as best we can, but there's going to be a lot of operations in there, a lot of focus on this to keep this south of 36. If we do get fire across 36, we have a plan in place to protect Post Mountain, this community up here. That involves another big firing operation, but really our mission today is to keep this south 36. We've got a little bit of weather today where we can work with, and looking over the weekend, some stronger winds, drier conditions, a little warmer. It's a north and northeast push, which is different we've had the last couple of days, so we're going to have to adjust and reset our priorities, reset where we put our resources as those conditions change. But again, a lot of operations going on up there today, a lot of coordination, and really what the focus on is our firefighter safety and doing a good job up there for the folks who live in that Post Mountain area.
You know, all things considered, Norman, thanks for that. That's a lot of details. All things considered, because I spent the whole day at Post Mountain and down to Ruth. All the footage from yesterday is on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to the August Complex Fire YouTube channel, please do. We put the super scoopers coming right down Ruth Reservoir as if you're there flying over your head. We put videos of 4 and 5 heavy helicopters drawing water out of Holbrook Creek and Ruth and delivering it over the community. That's doing well. Those helicopters can also go up to the ridge, and surprisingly, it really didn't push as far north as it could have. When you really think about what this fire has done in the past with how far it can go, it only really moved about a half mile, which is good news. I know that Chief Astrid in Post Mountain was worried, and the people up there were worried, but there are fire crews working this dozer line, the hose lays, porta tanks, pumps, all that's on YouTube for you to see right now. You can click over there. We also posted it again on the Post Mountain Fire page and the Hay Forkers page. So chime in there, see that stuff, let your friends know that they can watch what we're doing. Now, some folks might ask, Norm, this fire scar, will that help us? And we know to a degree that it will, but this is a huge amount of landscape in here, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and it's hard to really talk about the scope. It's over an 800,000 acre fire with limited resources all the way around, and there's a lot of fire scars in this country. Some of them, the newer ones, are helping. They're very scarce fuels. That's a good break for us. We have one down in this country that's been checked up for the last 2 weeks.
That buck fire, right? That's really helping that.
Correct. And then there's areas, though, that have little older scars that have heavy brush, heavy fuels that are dry. Those are going to be some more intense firing for us or burning opportunities in there. So it really depends on the year of the fire, the year of the fire scar. But any of that newer stuff is definitely helping. We're using all those as natural fuel breaks where we can, and putting lines in, including those to help slow that fire progression, especially on this east side here. And I think it's the bullfire, if I remember right.
So then just to review for everybody who's concerned about Ruth, I was in there yesterday night about 7 o'clock. You'll see one of the last clips I posted was a big Type 1 heavy helicopter at sunset. The Ruth store, everything is fine. Fire came right down behind it. We have a video of that so you can see it. The Hentonshaw area is just fine. The Forest Glen area had beautiful air yesterday. The Forest Service cabins are just fine. The fire's not near there. Post Mountain, again, no spot fires yesterday into Post Mountain, and we have crews and hose lay engines, dozers in place. Wildwood, no impact at all. Hay Fork, some of you even missed some of that air, kind of sheared right below you. So stay tuned today. If the firing operation on the 36 happens, we'll cut in with a live feed to let you know, but start being much more prepared for what could be a multi-day impact. And we'll come back to you tomorrow with day 7 of our live feed. Thanks so much.
Thank you.